What's going on, everybody? Thanks for tuning into this video. Yesterday I was doing floor prep because we are about to have some LVP installed in the house. And this is the living room. This was the worst room as far as it had 2 layers of stick down or glue down flooring. And you can still see the first layer is still down a little bit, but that's okay. The floor is still ready to be laid on top of all of that. I had my floor guy come out and confirm that. And he also said him and his guys can get to it rather quickly, like in the next couple of days. So that would be awesome if they could do that. The rest of the house really didn't need much prep. Obviously the kitchen floor is new. The bathroom floor is completely new. And then these 2 rooms still, these have a little bit of tile down, but not enough to really make a difference. And then this one as well. This room is actually mostly just the stick down tile. So I was trying to make it as less work as it needed to be, or as little work as it needed to be, but good enough so that we don't have any problems down the road as far as the LVP being on a bad surface. And with all that being said, I've got all the flooring loaded on the back of my truck right now. That's about 700 square foot, so way more than we need. But anyways, I'd rather have more than enough than not enough. And then anything left over I could always sell, because I got a really good deal on that flooring for $1 a square foot. My dad has a buddy who runs a flooring company, and they have the stuff on the top shelf and just needed it going out of the warehouse. So we got that at an extremely good deal, $1 a square foot. You can't find that anywhere for LVP. It's not the laminate stuff. This is the vinyl click-in, which is like the trendiness. That's what's in right now. I personally like it. And I'll show you the color here in a minute. Just got done unloading all the flooring. I did it sporadically throughout the house, so it's not in one spot, and it's less they have to move. And then I just put the rest of it out here they can get as they need it. And it just started drizzling, so I got that done just in time. I think it's supposed to rain today. But anyways, I'll show you what the flooring is going to look like. I laid a piece out right there. I'm not super good with my colors, but so I had some other people help me, but I think it looks great. I'm really excited about the floor going down. Hopefully they're out here in a couple days and I'm out here with them getting some video. Also, me and my buddy are gonna be doing a French drain out here in a couple days. He's bringing some equipment, and hopefully we're gonna knock that out soon. So we got some big things going on at the house project right now. I'm super excited, and I hope you guys are too. I'll be back in a couple days to get some stuff knocked out. I don't know how people normally mount these, but I'm just going to use these really small trim screws. They're really long, and the hole will be pretty small, and I can fill it with a little bit of filler. And I think that'll work perfectly. If I ever have any problems, I can come back and change it. We got some game-changing things happening to the house in the next 2 days. Obviously, you can see I've already started on the countertops. That is butcher block that I got from like a discount store, and I actually had to stain it myself. I stained it at my house in another location, didn't video any of that. I stained both sides of it, and then once I get it installed, I'm gonna put some butcher block oil or rub or something. It's called something like that. I'll show you guys. But that is to protect it and make it food safe. So I'll be doing that when everything gets wrapped up. I got this cabinet on the truck. That's gonna be the hardest one. I haven't cut the sink in, so I'm gonna come set it, mark up for the sink, cut that. That's gonna be kind of stressful. That's another thing. I've already cut these 3 slabs. It came in a 10-foot section, or 10-foot piece, and I measured here, cut at my house, and then stained it over there. But for this one, I wanted that sinkhole to be like accurate as can be. So I'm gonna set that cabinet in place, mark where I want my sink to go. That's gonna be a little bit stressful. Another thing is, I haven't been back out here since we did the French drain, and it downpoured over the weekend. And you guys can just tell if you've been keeping up with the videos, which if you haven't, I've made a whole playlist. You can go back and start from the beginning as far as when I started working over here, and you can see the progression of the house, which is pretty amazing in my opinion. But what I was saying was, if it would have downpoured here without this French drain, it'd be a muddy mess right here. You can obviously see I'm gonna keep parking my truck over there. I had been parking it right here just to be up close to the house and tucked away. But as far as not wanting to ruin anything in here, I'm not gonna mess with parking over it or anything. But there were a couple wet spots, like right in here, just like dips where we didn't spread the dirt out perfectly, and back there was a little bit wet. But as far as this being able to drive on, yeah, it's great. And I could tell where water had come out down near the road. So all that being said, I did spray or spread some grass seed out here, so hopefully some of that will start growing. Doing the cabinets today, and then hopefully tomorrow I got the floor guys coming out. So when these countertops go in and the floor goes down, it's gonna change the entire look of this house. So yeah, I'm excited about it. And enough of this talking, I gotta get some work done. I've got the sink all marked out. I'm not sure if you can see it. You can see one of the lines right there. My pencil line is actually a little bit hard to see in certain lighting. But anyways, this is the moment of truth. This is the money cut. Is a perfect fit. Look at that. That is awesome. Looks so good. Whew. I'm still a little bit shaky from that. I was kind of scared about that, but glad it's over. A whole lot lighter now with that hole in it. Ugh. Let's see this sink go in. And I've got little clamps that I'll eventually clamp this down. But that is amazing. Man, I'm excited. It's looking good. Now I'm gonna start building this out under here. As far as the shelf, I'm gonna be able to reuse a piece of this. Actually this exact cut, because it came out to here. This triangle right here I'm gonna use as the bottom piece to kind of tie it all together. This is what the shelf looks like. I haven't decided if I'm gonna do something in the middle yet, because I don't really have much to screw to on either side, so I might just leave it open. Not exactly quite sure yet. I've also started hanging brackets up for up shelves up here, and I'm just gonna continue on doing that because I have the wood. But I'm gonna stain the wood the same color as this stuff right here. So probably gonna cut the wood today and go ahead and get some stain on it so it can be dry and so it can go on next time I'm out here. Custom, bud. custom cut right around that window frame. Going ahead and wrapping it up for today, guys. Main thing that I got done today was the countertops, and right now you're looking at them with the oil on it, the butcher block oil, and that like brings out the color and protects it and makes it food grade or whatever, where you can eat off of it. So that's got to dry, and then I got to do another coat of that. Then once that coat's on, wait 72 hours and it's ready to go. So those will be done shortly. Tomorrow the floor guys are going to be out here first thing in the morning, I think. So I won't be able to be out here. I got another job to take care of, but I'll be out here in the evening to hopefully catch them in the act a little bit, and to get some shoe mold down, which is the trim along the baseboard and the end of the floor, so I can get that down. That gives it a more complete look. So that's the plan for tomorrow. So I'll be back out here, and then other than that, just keep knocking the kitchen out right now. That's what I'm kind of on right now. So hopefully I'll see you guys tomorrow with the floor already down. Going to look at the floors for the first time. Let's do this. What? Hola! Very good. Hey! I can't believe how good it looks. I'm excited. Let's go. I just recoated the countertops with that butcher block oil, and the boys have left. They finished. They did a great job. Changes the whole look of this place. At this point, I'm really close to being able to take pictures and list it for rent. That'll be happening soon, but I still got a lot more things to do. I'll be back here tomorrow just finishing up some minor little things like setting the sink, doing all the plumbing for that, finishing out the shelves. That's what I'm focused on, so we can get the appliances in here and all that. It's a little small ankle biter stuff, like I already ran this wire, but I've got to do a box and an outlet. Little things like that just are starting to add up. So I can see like the major things coming together, and I'm like, yes, we're getting there. But then I get little ankle biter things like that I've got to knock out. So I'll be over here tomorrow just knocking out as much as I can. Hey guys, I haven't videoed in a while, so I don't remember exactly where I left off, but I have done a lot of work here without videoing. I'll explain that here in a little bit, but first I just want to show you guys around. It is a mess in here, but I just want to show you what we've got done, some pretty big things we've got done I'm really excited about. So I'm gonna just do a walk around the house and just video with some music, and then I'm gonna talk through some things with you guys. As you can tell, we got a lot done in the last week that totally transformed this property and the way that it looks. I didn't video a lot of that. I'll get into that in just a second. But I'm actually sitting on the toilet right now, not using it, just nowhere else to sit, because as you can tell, through that walk around, there's a lot of stuff in here. We're right in the middle of getting this project across the finish line, so I'm scatterbrained. Trying to get the work done right, quickly, and efficiently is really hard, but that is where we're at right now in this project. So let me get into why I didn't video this last week. Is because I had a guy painting the house, and the reason I didn't want to video around him is because he doesn't know I actually own the house. He thinks I'm just doing some work on the house, and he actually lives around here, this neighborhood, and been asking me to do some work ever since I started working on this place. So I saw an opportunity to give him a little bit of work and to take a little bit of load off me. He did it at a fair price, $400, to paint the whole house. That's 1 coat of Kills and then 2 coats of the blue paint. It took him 4 days, so about $100 a day, so that's really not too bad for the both of us. We both kind of came out winning, but the reason I didn't want to video is because he's kind of been on me about renting the place and all that stuff, just because I didn't really want to go down that road with him. So while he was out here painting, I was able to do some other stuff, just didn't get any video. So that is why I didn't do any of that. And now I want to share some updated numbers with you guys, because I can't remember the last time I did that. And we're spending a lot of money here. But overall, I'm going to try to put this up on the screen. We spent $22,644.10. That includes everything. So I'm $22,600 into the whole project itself. Take out the down payment, and we're down to $17,644.10. And then take out the monthly payments that I've been paying down on this place. So this number is going to be strictly materials, is $14,644.10. So if you guys remember, I originally had a $10,000 budget, but I kind of put in my head a $5,000 buffer, which is a lot of money. But in the scheme of things, it's really not, because the money goes quickly with projects like this. But after I came to my 10,000, after I had exceeded that, I was kind of trying to stay under 15, and obviously we are less than $400 away from hitting that $15,000 number that I set for myself, and we've still got a little bit more to do. So we are going to exceed that 15,000. That's okay. It always costs more than you expected. That's the biggest thing I'm learning. But we're at a point where, yes, I could have painted the house myself, could have done the floors myself, but both of those right there cost $850 to have someone else do. And it's something I didn't have to worry about, and I was able to either go make money doing some jobs for myself, or I was able to do some other things around here while they were knocking stuff out. So it helped me get this place to a better stage in the project. But the next biggest thing we're doing is mini splits. I'm gonna do most of the install myself, and then the guy that I work with, he's gonna come out and help me towards the end to kind of wrap it up. Some things it's just easier to have someone who does it every day. I do it here and there, and I'm pretty good at the installs of the mini splits. I like them. I think it's gonna be set up perfectly for this house, so I'm super excited about doing that. But other than the mini splits, the big ticket items on this house are done. But what has revealed itself to me is it's the ankle biter stuff that really gets you. So having the house painted and the floors, I was like, dude, if I can just get that done. And I do feel really good about having it done, but having those big things done, I'm like, oh my gosh, I've got this, and that to do that I didn't even think about until after those things were done. So hindsight is, I'm really glad that I paid someone to do the floors and the paint. That kind of explains why I didn't video, and then also where our numbers are on this property. I'm still feeling great about it. I do have a little bit of anxiety about getting this thing across the finish line. I'm just ready to have it off my plate and someone living in it, not costing me money every month, but making a little bit of money every month. So hopefully that'll be really soon. Getting the right person in here is going to be probably the hardest part of the whole project. Getting the right person in here that's going to take care of the place and pay the rent every month, which is going to be hard, but not impossible. Just want to take my time. That's one thing I don't want to rush in the project. I want to take my time seriously on that part, because that can make or break this place, especially with as much time, energy, effort, and money that I put into making this place right. Thank you guys for watching. If you're new and you're not subscribed, go ahead and subscribe. Like this video, comment something down below, and I'll see you guys in the next video.